Players.
Welcome back to the channel.
I say what?
Back to the channel.
Listen, today I'm back. 1K diff. Need a twist diff. Dingy white shirt diff. That's the truth. Yeah, V. Now today we are looking at a man who tells the absolute truth at the absolute most of the time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just all of the time is just straight up truth. Now, I scroll past this man on my Insta feed. I'm just scrolling and rolling. You feel me? And I just see that this man, this figure right here, this absolute God, was talking to this woman in such a way that just hooked me, right? He was telling the motherfucking truth. The cold, hard truth. And she was not ready for it.
I let my nuts hang.
She was not ready for it. You know what I'm saying? In my words, I'm gonna say what he said. Listen, you're ugly. Stop it. You got the pistol grip chin. You got the chicken bone, leave me alone. Super knuckle belt buckle banana truffle head ass. Stop it. In my words, I'm paraphrasing. But Kevin Samuels, we are here today. Now, before I start the video, do this real quick for me. Listen, if you ever have breathed oxygen, if you have ever took a breath of oxygen, like the video, you know what I'm saying? And if you didn't like the video, either you did or you a hater. Stop hating or you might die. Not by me, 'cause I ain't gonna do it. Hold on. This groovy ass intro.
I'll be nice to you, you be nice to me. That's all that. You want to go by Lewis? Okay. How are you?
Here's the thing. Okay, now look. Being that that's the first thing he said, I know he about to get on her head top.
What do you have for me?
He said, be nice, I'll be nice.
Well, I have a question and then I wanted to make a statement. My question is, why are you shaming women who...
That's what you're not gonna do. You ain't gonna call this man and just say some bullshit. Cause then he just gonna hang up. It's cool.
Lewis.
I'm
not going to do.
See, hey, he said
What
it.
you just attempted to do.
What she attempt to do, man?
I said it first and I'll say it again. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. But
So we gonna sit here and act like he don't look like Jamie Foxx from Ray?
These kind of things, I'll beat you.
Alright though. He's sharp though.
You either have a conversation like a reasonable adult, or you go else.
Or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what you called in for. You know the energy that what you was gonna receive and you still call, so you gonna have all this smoke in your face. You stop it.
I do not accept.
You're being illogical.
Yeah, I do not accept you coming in here saying, shaming this. No, ma'am. Nope. No, ma'am. So what you're going to do is you're going to be respectful of.
Tell her what she gonna do,
I have to
kid.
raise my voice.
Yes, sir.
I have pleasant conversation with everybody else, and because you made me in your feelings a little upset, I'm not shaming anything. There are 5,000 people who watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So what is your issue? Well, thank you.
You got this Agent 47 suit on. It's all good though.
So it makes me feel like that it's making women feel shameful that they had kids by a man and
I don't think it's shameful to have
plan
kids.
for life. Like that's not their
I don't
life.
think that's what he said either.
Excuse me. So see, oh no, this is how old are you?
I'm 30.
Get her.
No child gets born that a woman did not want to bring to this world.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Big facts.
So,
super facts.
So to say that I'm making them feel shameful for a choice they made, no. You choose to be a parent that has consequences.
Let me tell you about some of those consequences. You know what I'm saying? I got some sons out there, theoretically. You know what I'm saying? You have kids, so you know what I'm saying? You also have a thinner wallet. You got back pains. You got missing fruit snacks. You got spilt milk on the kitchen floor. You got a Kool-Aid stain on the carpet. You got field trips to pay for. You got you know what I'm saying, when they do get back in school, you know what I'm saying, you got laptops to pay for, top tier Wi-Fi to pay for, because you know they got to do them online classes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay for toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, water. You know what I'm saying? All things that you would have used by yourself, but it's just gonna cost a lot more because you added niggas to the, you know what I'm saying, to the situation. Basically, you broke.
I don't think choosing to be a parent is a negative thing, and
I never said it was a negative
which is cool.
thing. I just said it has consequences.
Consequences.
A wormhole. Consequences.
That's it. Okay, everybody go.
I was in another dimension.
everything in life has consequences.
But choosing to be a parent, okay. But see, what you can't want to trying to do is you telling women that having a child that they didn't plan or that the life didn't work. It's shameful, man. Life is a
No, you didn't let me finish.
You didn't let me finish. I will let you finish, but
you're not gonna talk.
Beyonce had the best album.
You're telling me that it's shameful what I'm doing. You can say what you have to say. You have
Say what you
20
need to
seconds,
say.
but be respectful.
Say what you need to say.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is shameful. I'm saying it will make a woman feel shameful. That you're saying that because they have a kid, there's no future in that for them. They can't find it. They're not going to be able to be married or get a husband or anything.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, here's the thing. Quick question. Statement. Nigga, I make statements out here. Anyway, listen. So if you with a nigga that's my age, right? I'm 20. And I'm the type of nigga you looking for. And you bring a kid into my situation that ain't mine. First off, how is that fair to me? I didn't ask for this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be a father. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be your daddy. I ain't asked for this nigga here. This little, you know what I'm saying, Tyrell. I ain't asked for this nigga, this peanut head ass nigga. This nigga that look like the Peanuts from the Powell family. I ain't asked for this nigga here. I ain't asked for him to be wobbling around my house, bumping into shit, breaking furniture. I didn't ask for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So what the situation is, you bringing a whole lot of bags onto my bag. You know what I'm saying? The more bags you bring, the smaller my bag gets, and I don't like it. You feel me? It's just, that's why. That's why. You feel me?
But I mean, but let me make it real clear.
Now we have this kid together, and we both have a bag.
Well, because
cool.
Here's the thing. I talk
Less
about
significant loss.
A
You feel
certain
me?
caliber of man, and these men don't want children from another man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not?
Also, don't want to deal with that other man. That nigga might be crazy. He might be deranged.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your son makes something of himself. He becomes an attorney.
An attorney.
A well-regarded attorney.
He be suing
35
niggas.
years old. You want him? You think that he should bring home a woman with 3 kids by 2 different dudes?
That would
I think you
be
should bring
illogical.
home a woman who
No. See, you didn't answer.
That's not the question, my G.
See,
Yes,
yeah,
I think. I'm
See,
ignorant.
no. I didn't get the question out of my mouth before you decide. See, you know what? I'll let you go ahead.
Go
You think
ahead.
he should do what?
Tell him,
I
kid.
think he should bring home whoever he please, whoever he's happy with.
Right.
Just because a woman
Right.
doesn't have a kid doesn't mean that you're going to be happy with her.
Man,
That's true.
Where's your husband?
I've turned down 2 proposals.
What that got to do with anything,
Oh
though?
my God, I don't even wanna
Why
go
did you
there.
turn
How
him
many
down?
children do you have?
I have 1 child.
Okay, why are you so upset that I'm telling the reality that men want? Men don't want women who have children by other men, especially
I disagree,
productive,
because a lot of men
competitive.
want men.
Excuse me, especially productive, competitive, successful men. Higher value men choose overwhelmingly to start their own families. See, what
Big
you
facts.
have a problem with, man, is men finally saying what men have always thought. If you don't want the downsides or consequences that come along with being a single mother, get married before you have a baby.
Appreciate the truth and the honesty.
Then what's the
Another thing-
problem?
Then
But what's the problem with saying?
I just don't feel like
What's the
that.
feelings, man? What's the problem
that's-
with saying
that's
you cannot
not true
overtalk
because
me?
my mother-
You cannot overtalk me. You cannot do that. Calm down and just respond. can unmute yourself, but you can't overtalk me. See,
Put her on mute.
this is another reason dealing
Ah.
with women with children, you get overly emotional because your children are important to you, but they're important to you, not us.
Right.
You can unmute yourself.
Ain't mine, my G.
Wow, that is not true. You're one-sided.
Excuse me. No. Your children are important to you. They're not important to us. It's like my child is important to me.
High-value man.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I mean-
Your child is important to you. It's not important to us. And here's the real question.
Who is us? Who is us?
Other men out there, the public. Not
You
the
consider
men,
yourself a high
excuse me,
value
man. No,
man,
this ain't about me, ma'am. Why did you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
Well, then that's your okay. So what I need you to understand,
What?
now on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To us, to men like myself, to men with good sense, that would say she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child, and then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am. Don't get upset because
I agree
your
with
child-
that.
But if you agree with it, then understand
I agree
there's
with
a
that
reason.
part, but I also want to say that I'm allowed to make poor judgments in
Yes,
my life because
Well, okay, you are. But you are. Stop. No, yeah,
But
you
there's
are.
consequences with those poor decisions.
Listen, you
You
are.
gotta know that.
The world does not owe you understanding. You're allowed to make.
They
poor
don't.
judgments.
But guess what?
We're
the
going to
world
judge.
does it too.
Ma'am,
We all do it.
you don't sit
It's
your
called
emotional
growth.
self down, lady. I'm sorry. The world is not going to
called
continue. The world ain't going to continue to. First of all, your child is your least of your problems. And this is the kind of book that goes on too often with women, black women in particular. Think because you can get your ass up here and be emotional and talk loud, is going to overcome the fact that you made a baby with a dude that you say ain't good enough. That's your problem.
That's tough.
The world is not
You
owe
did that.
understanding. And you sound like you need a whole lot of damn therapy because you're far too angry about you chose to do.
Big
You
fact.
can't make this shit up, people.
She chose violence as soon as she woke up.
How I am.
She came on the show and chose violence.
Or anything.
Okay.
But my frustration comes from not because of my dating life, because I don't date. I've given up on the people in today's world. It's not just the man, it's just the people in today's world. They're so tainted, they're so nasty, and it's just a different world from where I'm old school. I grew up around women who date high quality men. So I'm frustrated for the women out there
Okay.
that are still out there trying to date and find love and have kids. Life isn't one-sided, and I want them to know that there is
Let
life.
me ask you a question. Hold on. You said something I want to ask about. You said you're old school,
Right.
and you grew up around women who dated high-quality men.
Right.
They currently are dating.
So what went
Okay,
wrong?
but where are the husbands?
They're married, actually. They're
Okay.
married. I'm sorry. They're
Okay.
married.
All right. Okay. And are you actually saying you've given up because what? There are no men out
I've
here that
given
worth
up.
a damn?
No, and I want to say, when I say this, I didn't say that my child's father wasn't shit. We were young. So my
You
issue
said
was
he wasn't good enough.
That's what you
he
said.
wasn't good enough for me to marry. I was a young girl. That's what I'm saying.
But you need to slow
Circumstances.
down. You need to slow down.
Wait. You saying you was young. You said he wasn't an ain't shit nigga. So wait. Was it you? Hold on. Let me dissect. You said he wasn't good enough. You also said he wasn't an ain't shit nigga. So were you just young and living young and you weren't ready? Is that what happened? Because that's what it sounds like happened, man. That's all I'm saying. That's what you giving me. I'm just going off the information I'm taking in my context clues. You said he was a cool nigga. You didn't want to marry him because he wasn't good enough. What is good enough then? What is good enough? Was he not making enough? Was he not making enough? Because he was making enough for you to lay down with him. He was making enough for you to not take any pills afterwards. So he was good enough for you to have the kid. So what happened then? What happened? It had to be you.
Because you're not.
No, ma'am. I'll let you speak. When you say a man's not, no. See, I'm not going to let you get that off. You say he wasn't good enough, then you shouldn't have had the baby.
I
Facts.
understand that. I was young. That was
Okay, but you're still saying okay.
That's
But
an
here's the
experience.
first. Okay, you're not going to talk over me. I'll
Tell
say it again. Your child is how old?
My child is 13.
And you're still this angry?
I'm not angry.
Oh yes,
Why?
you are.
My tone makes
okay.
you come. I'm
Ma'am, ma'am.
What I'm angry about?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
You need to check the. No,
Sir,
ma'am.
can I tell you what I'm angry?
You can. No. Because you just said you were not angry, and now you're telling me you're angry, ma'am. I need to ask you.
Figure it out.
I'm angry
I need you
because
to.
I want women to know they can find husbands.
You're not going to do this shit. I don't see what. You should give up because you're not fit to be with anybody.
Ladies, you guys can
No,
find love.
shut that shit up. You're not fit to be with anybody. You're zip damn crazy. And see, this is what I get tired of. You baby mamas like
Tell
this
'em.
one right here. These here thinking you're gonna come and spew your poison on everybody else because your broken ass. Take your ass to therapy because you are angry as a mother sucker.
A mother sucker. Listen, man. Hey, bro. I mean, like I said, like we both said, you got them kids come with consequences, and you can't put those consequences on another dude expecting him to, you know what I'm saying, just follow suit. Because more than likely, if you're looking for this high quality standard man, it's just, it don't, you know what I'm saying? It just, you can't come with that. You can't buy a mansion and then, you know what I'm saying, try to put a fucking space heater in the living room. No, it comes with a fireplace. So, you know what I'm saying, get that shit out of here. We don't need that. Get that over there. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying, know your situation, know the type of person you are, and, you know what I'm saying, be real with yourself, because that's the start. You need to be, you know what I'm saying, up here with you, because it seems like she didn't know her actual worth on the dating market. So, you know what I'm saying, we get this. She had a kid, she ain't getting the man she wants. She mad about it. That's tough. That's tough. But you know what is tough? His hair. I need to get it retwisted. But tell your mama I love her. I'm out of here.